Our business breakthrough masterclass. It was phenomenal. The group was very engaged, and I'm excited to be able to change lives. So if you want the Cliff Notes version because you're too busy, right? I'm going to show you something. This is going to be mind blowing. So in the program, there's a bunch of information that helps you put systems inside your business so you can grow and scale. All right. So I teach a business system called the 9P framework. So we go through each one of these P's. First, build your foundation, then establish your KPIs, next, and lastly, driving sales. So every P is important, right? Because you got to have your foundation, you have these things in order. But one of the greatest things and opportunities for us is with our products and our services and how we offer them. Because a lot of times that's going to determine how successful we're going to be as business owners. And sometimes it's not necessarily, the boat that we're in, but it's like the business model that we're in. And there's a couple different business models, right? Myron Golden, he's an amazing teacher, coach. He talks about the 4 different business models. The low volume, low profit, that's a entrepreneur. You ain't talking about nothing, probably ain't making no money. You don't want to be there. The entrepreneur, after saying Walton, you got a high volume product. You're moving a lot of volume at a low profit. That's cool. Makes money. Walmart family is one of the most still successful families if you measure success by finances. Entrepreneurship, that's when you have a low volume product and you get a high profit. So you're selling like car dealerships. They're not selling a lot of volume, depending on what dealership. And lastly, the wealthpreneur is the high volume at high profit. So all about systems that scale, systems and products that scale. So recently, I just released my 3rd book, 30 Days of Diversity. So definitely cop that, pick that up. Really try to humanize the discussion around diversity. Why? Why 30 Days of Diversity? Why'd you do that? Because I spent so much time in my business, my products and service offering. One of them is speaking. I'm a keynote speaker, so I spend a lot of time of speaking, but as a co-parent, I have my children almost 50% of the time. And with that, I cannot go out and travel as much as I want to speak. So how can you still make revenue if you're not on the road speaking? You create systems, right? So what I've done with the book, right? So you sell the book for a price, buy it, you sell it. In addition to that, we have a workbook. So you got a workbook where you go through. So now I can go in and I can have workshops with companies where they have businesses and they have this workshop really go over getting to know your neighbor. So then these, you get sold in bulk, right? So that's a good play. But then after that, in addition to that, right, I created what's called a LMS, which is a learning management system. So not only do I have the book that shows you 30 Days to Diversity, 30-day guide will help you tackle the complex conversations surrounding diversity and inclusion. So definitely pick this up for you and your organization if you want a more inclusive organization. But after that, I have the workbook so you can go through it, take notes, actually really get that engagement and that development. And then lastly, what I created was a learning management system. What's a learning management system? So now all the speeches that I had, it was 4 speeches in the package that kind of talked about inclusiveness, that talks about everything else. So it's a paywall where you have to actually pay for this membership and then you can log in. So this benefits the companies. I got to do a Face ID because now they don't have to pay me for 4 speeches, right? But for me, I don't have to travel for 4 speeches, and they get all the information that I would give them in a speech in a setting where they can control how it gets distributed, who's watching it, how they can grade it. And this is it. Part 1, unconscious bias. Part 2, inclusive in the workplace. Part 3, the business case for diversity in the workplace. Part 4, pursuit of the championship organization. In addition to that, they get workshops, film studies, and resources all inside this paywall. So now I took a product or service where it was going to cost me, right, trading time for dollars. I would have to travel. I would have to, either go there, fly on a plane, all those things. And yeah, I make good money off of that. But now I didn't create a system where I can have a book, I can have the workbook, and then in addition to that, I can have the whole website and paywall membership platform to monetize. So yeah, the course that I teach, 9P Framework, we're going to learn how to put systems, build your foundation, establish your KPI, and drive sales. But not only just creating courses, because at this time, people don't really want to pay for courses anymore. They want to pay for models. So what does your business model look like? And can you have a book, a workbook, and a course where you can take people from where they are to where they want to be with a process and with a proven system? And that's what's awesome about the 9P framework. Each P, we teach some type of level that we can master, become a champion in that area of our business. And imagine if that's your product and you can get your product and turn your expertise, your knowledge into an online course. Imagine what you're going to do when you're able to then share your foundation and your vision in your company, create a powerful game plan, create roles and responsibilities for your people. You do all those things as well, and I help you get that done inside your course. So that's what the business breakthrough was about. Obviously, I went into a lot more detail, so I'm going to be hosting a few more of these. So if you're interested, definitely let me know you're interested. If you want the replay of the business breakthrough, hit replay, and I got you. I'm going to send you off the replay, and then also you can contact me on my website, GaryBrackett.com. Champ CEO is the name of the program, to see if you want to figure out, like, bruh, book, right? To workbook. Let me pull up the workbook again. The workbook is like dope. So here's the workbook. Bam. So eyes, all based on the Champ framework. Current situation, head towards your desired destination, apply the 80-20 principle, massive action, and pursue the championship transformation. And then from that to an actual membership, paywall membership guide, right? So a lot of the same information, just distributed in different type of ways. And that's what I teach inside of my course, and that's what I do as a business owner myself. So if you want the replay, hit tag replay wherever you're watching this at. And then, yeah, if you want access to 30 days of diversity, that's going to be on my website as well, GaryBrackett.com. Man, it's exciting. Like, it's all coming together. I'm full head of steam, and yeah, I can't wait to continue to build community entrepreneurs. My goal is not to gain more followers. My goal is to establish more leaders. And if you want to become a better leader, holler at me, and let's make something happen. All right, man, y'all have a great night. About to call it a night. Go to bed, wake up, work out. Yeah, I'm on the mission. Let's get it. Y'all take care.